simply our favorite interview is Ashley McBryde. And I wanted to ask you this, my dear, because I think you make any and every interview better. You make us better, and I know that you make anybody you talk to better. But what I wanted to know is, have you ever had what you would classify as a bad radio interview?
Yes.
Okay, we have to hear.
You don't have to give me anybody's name unless you want
And
to.
of course I wouldn't, but you know, anytime somebody starts your interview with, tell me a little bit about yourself, or how would you describe yourself? If you say, Ashley, how would you describe yourself? I would say, well, usually verbally, but I can prepare a short dance or a puppet show. I can't juggle, but I mean, give me a week, maybe I could learn something about it. It's when you can tell that someone has no idea about your music, but they've asked for the interview as though they do know something about your music. I'm not going to be offended that you don't know my music or didn't care to know my music. That's okay. Everybody has their choices. But when you've asked for the interview and gone through the process, and then you're like, so what's your name? And I'm like, I get a little bit sniffly.
So has anyone asked you, are you Martina McBride's sister?
So many people have asked me if I'm Martina McBride's sister, that I own the website. Is Ashley McBryde related to martinamcbride.com? Hit enter, the word no pops up. And
Ashley,
I told Martina that I own this website, and she said, you know what? Just next time somebody asks you, tell them we're sisters.
Could you express that in an interpretive dance? I was just wondering.
Is Ashley McBryde related to martinamcbride.com? I would be like, guys, we share a birthday.
Okay, but I really think you need the ukulele. You need to add the ukulele.
And I don't have my ukulele today.
Or your flugelhorn.
Or my flugelhorn. I'm in a different bedroom than I was. In fact, I'm in a garage. It's a very nice garage.
And you know, because the weirdest thing is that we're doing this twice. We're playing this interview on the radio, and then we're going to take the video and we're going to play it on the website. So for that whole thing where you just heard me laughing and not, you have to watch the video to see her interpretive dance.
It's okay. I can tell you all the moves. It's finger on chin, shrug without hands up, make a motion as though someone is shorter than you, then point out yourself again, then shrug again, hands to the sky, palms to the sky. It's going to be a TikTok sensation. We have no idea what's going to happen with this.
See, this is why I say, because you simply make every interview better. And the idea that even the bad interviews, I bet, are amazing. I bet they are, simply for just the factor of watching you deal with someone who may not be, as we like to say, the sharpest knife in the drawer.
And they can be perfectly intelligent and just not be educated on the subject. I mean, if you ask me to talk about the best way to pickle an avocado, I will have not a clue and might sound like an idiot. It's just to be educated on the topic. And
no,
but bad interviews happen. It's fine. Everybody has.
But see, here's where I go. Here's where I go off rails with you. If I asked you how to pickle an avocado, you would make up the most splendid, wonderful answer because you're just that smart.
Yeah, you would have to take a wild pickle, the feathered kind, and then you sneak the avocado in with the other eggs. Just keep it under the, here I am wasting.
Okay, hold it. So tell me that Sunday night, you're going to be on whatever row you're on, you're going to be dancing. You promised that you'd be dancing.
Even if I have to be seated, I'll still be like, it's always fist in the air. As my sister says, your country's showing, and I'm totally fine with it. I think things that should be celebrated should be celebrated, especially when we just went through a year where we couldn't really celebrate anything. I think it should be celebrated.
I agree. Well, okay, we're going to be looking for you. We got to go. They're going to kick us out of your Zoom. We love you.
Thanks for describing
yourself.
yourself.
Good to see you.
All right, my dear. See you soon. Ashley McBryde.